Good morning or evening. I am your host, Solace Capricornus Andromeda. Or just so for convenience sake. Ready, refreshed, hottest day of the year, it's fine. We're staying cool. I've had at least one fruit bar popsicle. Don't worry about me, dog. I got this. Anyway, how are your night today's been going? I'm doing good. How about you? Well, you know me. I need to find a song I'm not gonna sing along to. One. Play next. Maybe stupid. Miku one. What the Miku what? I think it's funny now we have a non-copyright Miku song we can listen to. if if need be. That's why it's not working. My keypad wasn't on. Anyway. Yeah, I've been really getting... There is a lot to think about from Deltarune. I'm glad we knocked it out in 1 week, because I could not help myself in reading, going back through my, like my entire brain history of all of these Tober games. It's I would not have been able to stop myself from Googling every inch of that game if we didn't already do it. God, if you're listening, I need you to kill Peter Parker. It's what he says in the movie. Yeah, but damn though, I kind of the mistake I had immediately after was at 4 or 5 in the morning, Googling what the weird route was. And then just fucking losing my mind because I was tired as shit from the streaming so long. And then like at 5 in the morning, I'm just like, what is happening? Tell you what though, still remembered what the songs were called that are used. Welcome in Dread, how was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Yeah, don't think I don't remember though, back from way back 10 years ago, the fucking sound test room with all the fake music. Anyway, I was drawing some Yuri. It's fine though, in case we need some non-Yuri, we got the Destiny field. The Destiny cornfield. So they killed the onion. Dog, they're treating this fucking shape like the goddamn Bay Butcher. The amount of fan art that looks like fucking Mona Lisa that came out the day the game came out is absurd. It was insane. Like, I kept taking screenshots and stuff. It's like, this is ridiculous. I don't even know how you get it this fast. Just me, Yuri. Don't. They killed that fuck ass onion. Yo, shout out the onion who fucking dies. Dog, well, we found that. We didn't even need to Google that one. We fucking found that one. That one was easy. If it's over invented transgender people. But my favorite thing to come out of it is there's a certain video that ruined the reputation of one of the biggest, or one of the most notable YouTubers of all time. It came out forever ago. It ruined his reputation. And it is now 100% true. Everything in it was correct. As of right now, the whole thing was true. Keemstar? No. Does anyone remember the video from back in the day? Sans' Ness. From Game Theory. Everything he said was correct. I feel like that's something that just keeps happening now, is Matt Pat will say some absolutely benign shit 4 years before it's proven unequivocally correct. Like 4 years before he's 100% correct. It keeps happening that we're now in the zeitgeist where things are finally ending. Indie projects are learning what an ending is. So now it's finally like, oh shit, no, he was right. How was he right? Shout out loud. He can't be right. This was so dumb. How could he possibly be correct? Why did I say Keemstar's not the name of the guy I was referring to? Who the fuck are you thinking of? Keemstar? I can't find the art. I'm creek. Dog, he might be funny as shit. I keep seeing clips. We used to make fun of. We had him playing on the TV one night when I was hanging out with some cohorts. We had his videos on the TV at max volume, but now he's actually just saying some bullshit I'm seeing all over. Welcome back, Aiden Quantum Plus. I was United Able. It's a pleasure to see you. It was. Here's the one though. This I can't fucking find the artist because it's all reposts. But the day the game came out, literally on the Wednesday, someone posted this. I'm trying to find the artist, the original poster. But literally on the day. He's like, hold up, give me a second. Yeah, sure, whatever. Invalidate all my life choices, why don't you? an artist. It's some absolute Mona Lisa type bullshit. There's also this one by the artist Nitrobu. Like what it what is this? It's it's a goddamn medieval painting. Fucking Nitrobu. Your fucking medieval painting. I can barely draw Yuri. I can barely draw the simplest Yuri. I think you should draw Auto Fister if you want, Yuri. They're hard to draw. Bet you don't understand. G mudding is hard. We can add them to the here, we should add them to the humble bundle in the background. It's peak. It's peak. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. Do not forget to like and don't subscribe on your way out, because it certainly doesn't help the algorithm, but it absolutely helps my ego. And with that, I bid thee adieu. Welcome, Vincent. Yamura, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome in. Burp, burp. Immer hater. She hates hating. It's her least favorite thing. Anywho, this will now reside in the background. It's gorgeous, really, truly. We're doing just grand. At least I'm doing just grand. Oh, I have a button now for that. Yeah. It also makes the Grems disappear. Wait. I had it during the Deltarune stream, but there was literally no chance to use it. I did not have any chance to use it. We did have it the whole time, though. So we could have watched the, I don't know, when would I have ever made use of that? It's one of those things that, like, you know, you never get rid of it. The Darwin friend said we tried to bury himself alive. Also, I'm sure no one's been following the overall trick, but it is now part of it is now after 11 years. It's now the headcanon that Gaster's a pirate. It's not just a thing now, is that he's a pirate. I've already seen Mona Lisa style fan art where he's wearing a pirate hat. He's a pirate now. Why? I don't know. But he's got a parrot and a boat now. I think it's because people are saying the blue fucking thing is a parrot. Because it repeats the last thing it heard, I guess is the idea. It pops up on my feed sometimes, and then I see it, and it's the most asinine thing. It's fucking Gaster pirate theory. Some bullshit. Some absolute bullshit. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could find the image of Gaster pirate. Oh, hey. Not even the fan art I was thinking of, but still Gaster pirate. He's a pirate now, chat. Anywho. I think it's too purple. I think we gotta clean it up a little bit. It's too purple. Something about it bad for whatever. Hey, at the very least, we won't have to watch a weird route thing for chapter 6. I swear to God, if I have to wait till 2028 to see this fucking game come out, I'm gonna not be happy. I'm going to be over it, but that's probably not true. Like the little consumer child. Will it take... So, Sony is officially discontinuing all discs. There will be no such thing as physical games in 2028. Sony's discontinuing discs, and Microsoft is looking into discontinuing discs. On top of laying off half their company, that's Microsoft. But if I would be more scared if there wasn't layoffs at Microsoft. Why? Because they hate you. And because they also just delisted over 500 movies and TV shows from the Sony store, so if you bought them, you can't get them again. You can't see them anymore. So they're planning on doing that for games, where they can just remove stuff and like alter your library. But they can't do that if you physically have the game, so they're making it so you can't physically have the game anymore. GTA 6 was already announced to not have a physical version. The box you buy for GTA 6 just comes with a download code. So as of right now, Zenless Zone Zero has a physical edition, and GTA doesn't. It's a free game of a physical box, but not a goddamn GTA 6. It's because it's a collector's edition. It comes with a bunch of like acrylic things and little toys. I did see... I went to a GameStop today because it's the first time I've seen one in a long time after a whole bunch of them closed. But they had a used copy of Honkai Star Rail. And it was $50. They're charging $50 for a used copy game only of Honkai Star Rail. It's fucking free. The reason they cost so much at Amazon and shit like that is because it's a collector's edition. Like, it comes with other shit. It comes with $50 worth of bullshit. You could download that on your phone. I'm gonna charge $50 for the premium version of I almost just said Angry Birds. Like, they didn't already do that. They did charge $50 for fucking Angry Birds on the Xbox. Physically. Hold on, I'm going to bangboo.net. So we can see, so it will be a... If I could see an image of it, that'd be great. But apparently it's... acrylic proxy avatar. It's acrylic avatars with a proxy. Character photo card sets. A badge. Some postcards. Exclusive in-game redemption items. Exclusive name cards depending on which version you get. Either a PlayStation boo or an Xbox boo. Some Denny's. Polychromes and a standee that's like a modular standee that looks like the summoning thing. Also something with Ambi. It's like an Ambi like little statuette thing. There's something so funny about you just get some bag, you just get some Denny's, and that's one of the. It's $60 to get this. To pre-order this version, and you just get some fucking Denny's. How much polychrome? One pole. You get one singular bowl. Also, it's an NFC. I don't know why it's an NFC thing for this little, like, collector's, like, standee. I don't know why it's an amiibo. I got 50 pulls. I need more for my goat and Norma. I have 100 right now. This Toys to Life game when? Toys to Life, but it's the Bang Boo Idol Battle game. we're making another amiibo festival with this one. Oh shit. I'm in Brooklyn 979 Dave anyway. It's a pleasure to see you. Happy Canada Day. What's Canada Day? The Bang Boo minigame is every time I get a little big for the Bang Boo phrase, it puts a red mark on the event. What do you mean? You didn't max out your Bang Boo game? You need to get into the theater, the Bang Boo theater. You can see all of the character imitators. You can see all the fake characters. You gotta see Wise Boo and Secret Boo, and watch this. They retell season 1 kind of, because they don't have a model for Tsukishiro Boo. Then it doesn't actually like it doesn't actually work. And even the art fight website function, none of those websites ever fucking work. Websites never work. Like, no art website. Nobody who does art knows what the fuck they're doing. And they make website. You see, I know Canada Days. I've heard of it, but like, I don't live in Canada. I don't know anyone who's Canadian. Oro Crony does not count. Does not count towards the. What the fuck? Okay, well that's not. Why'd it refresh like that? Yeah, but I'm not talking to the guy every day. I don't even talk to him now. I didn't even talk to him while I was in his course. It's basically our Independence Day. I mean, yeah, I figured that. I knew that much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew that. No shit, it's Canadian. I would hope it would. It's not just like you just pick a day and go. It's Canada Day time now. It is now time for Canada Day. It's Denmark Day tomorrow. Guys, it's Yugoslavia Day. I don't think Denmark has a Denmark Day. Denmark wasn't a colony. I don't know how it is in Denmark. I don't either, it turns out. I'm reading Hamlet in 12th grade. I don't think I ever. If I did read Hamlet, I do not remember it. Oh no, 12th grade. No, I yeah, I would not have fucking read Hamlet in 12th grade. I don't remember if I even had an English course in 12th grade. No, I must have had an English in 12th grade. Oh no, you know what? Democratic goodness. You're all reading fucking Hamlet. I'm just out. I'm just here. I'm just here, dog. I've never read the fucking Hamlet thing. 30 level English course. Well, yeah, I just did it all before I got to 12th grade. I didn't have a real English course. I was in a college English. I was taking a English course at a university, 12th grade. Macbeth, not Hamlet. What is Hamlet about? I'm not sure. Gonna be honest, even if I did read it, I probably won't remember. Prince of Denmark. It is Uncle Claudius who murdered Hammar's side of the North. Is there a weird name in here I might remember? Oh shit, it's more with this ghost. Oh no, I did read this. I just read it in like 9th grade. With the ghost. Who had the ham to what? Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Yeah, I okay, yeah. The two amigos. Diggers, a pair of sextons. You know what's something they don't tell you? That Shakespeare was a heavy indulger in what drugs was it? Was it it was one of, I think, was it LSD? Was it the ingredients of LSD? No, it was weed and coke. Yeah, where they found like stuff that was supposedly his personal belongings, like his personal like smoking apparatuses. Weed and coke. That's how we came up with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. I think the opium stuff was specific to other areas, though. It wasn't necessarily. It was much bigger in like China than it was in Europe at the time. Mostly because at the time they were targeting and specifically sending it all to China. Shakespeare's got a SoundCloud? Oh, you can listen to Stronger Than You Shakespeare version. Anima Lockerist one-shot Shakespeare. No. What about that hype edit of Flower Man, but it's rotoscoped over Jujutsu Kaisen. So it's just freaking the shit. Get to a waiting room. Jesus Christ, how that's poorly managed. Is it like a .net or something? I could see some art freaks setting up a .net for that. Oh, yeah, it is. Hey. 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 Art trading game situation. I assume it's very poorly managed and will get data broken if you make an account on there. They will be breached. They will 100% be breached, so I don't recommend that. 110 even, because I'm sure half the people on there are gonna. I don't know. I've gotten so used to using like a basic airbrush tool, but then super lowering the opacity just to blend shit. It's been kind of working out. Stop trying to sell Skylanders. Stop trying to pawn Skylanders to other people. Sell me your Skylanders. No, I small is mine. You may not have I small. Yeah, I small. I don't remember. That's just the name that sticks in my mind is I small because it's already a bad pun. It's a bad pun of a character whose name is also a bad pun. So I always remember I small. I have no recollection of whether I have I small or not. The only one I know for sure I had. What's wrong with eyebrow? It's a dumb name for a character. It's I small. I small. You're gonna say something, but I forgot about it. We already went over the Sony no longer doing virtual, no longer doing disc games. Oh, that's the reason they're doing it too, is because when you buy a game on the PlayStation Store, they get 100% of the revenue. Or if you buy a game in person, they only get a cut while the store gets the rest. And then if you buy it secondhand, they don't get a cut at all. So, and physical games a lot of the time go on sale too. Especially if they don't sell well. But if they can just keep a game at $70 for like 5 years and fully control that market, then you can go fuck yourself. Sony is make me mad. They were doing good and then they really weren't. All in one fell swoop, they ruined everything. They could have brought it back. Started building Messenger 11. Nice. Why? No, don't build Soldier 11. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's fun to work with Orphe. Orphe's already known as the account brick. Orphe is already known as the one character that can't do endgame content. She's known as Bricky. But I like Orphe. I also like Orphe. I have her Wenjin, and I can't fucking use her. I also got Valina on accident. So now I have I now know what real meta means. What do you mean in accident? Like I was doing I did like a single pull and got her. Because I pulled a couple, like, 10 pulls. Like, I think I spent 2 or 3,000 plus the 10 you get from logging in. And then I just did a random single pull and got her. I didn't really want her. But I like wind. And I'm turning around on her character. I'm liking it. I'm liking her a bit more. The cast member. Also, having her is how you unlock that conversation where Cynthia burns her mouth drinking tea out of the pot. Just saving for my goat. I still got 100 left. Who knows what happens? Norma. I don't want Norma. It's like how I didn't really want Jufufu. Fofo. Fofo is here. I forgot I was working on this one. I forgot I had this one. I need more fire stuns. I don't need any more stuns. I don't want stuns. Leave me out of this. No more fire stuns. Yeah, where's the A rank bear? Well, there's no Thyrans in Rose Caliber. So they can't have an A rank bear. Like corn, but again, but not an A rank bear. It's been a long time, but I finally saw a list of all of the, like an updated list for all of the because all the characters have like the phone icons and all that. Like they all have weird little profile pictures. But I forgot how many of the characters, especially early on, had full names that like that like specifically was just a nickname. Like Rena and Lucy and like characters like that. But how many characters just randomly had last names? I genuinely did not remember Vivian having a last name. Or Evelyn also having a last name. I did not remember these characters having last names. Yeah, he's got the best profile picture where it's just her stone facing the camera. I recently rewatched the Miyabi short, like the history of Miyabi short film. God damn, is it good? Or not the one, the teaser where she's a child learning all the combat stuff, but the one where she forms hand. Is really fucking good. It's like Thunderstorm's gonna start soon. Hell yeah. It's a treat. Treat. Great. I do not think I possess this power. '90s. It was 106 today, or 108, with like the heat watch or whatever, heat, whatever it's called. What's the opposite of wind chill? Time. As you probably saw on the thumbnail, melted popsicle is indicative as to how I'm feeling right now. Yippee, yippee. There's another fire this summer. I hope people go outside and see her properly. Yeah. Melting pops his soul or pops so cold? I think pops the soul is more annoying to say, so let's roll with that one. absolutely blinded by a box of lightning out there. Dog, you're about to get thunder crashed. God, I wish I could reinstall Destiny in some way. Because I keep seeing clips now of all the best memories from, especially reminding me of the early years. Thunder crash. Isn't Thunder God bullying or something? Oh, let's see. I found it a fucking amazing clip from. Thunder crash. All right, stop playing it. Stop playing the music. Why does it pop up like this? How many of these windows can I use for Google Chrome? I have no idea what we're going to stream this week because I'm having some scheduling conflicts with there we go. So, chat, if you want to know what this is, yeah, this is what Destiny used to be. They're about to team wipe, by the way. The fucking Thunder Crash. God, Thunder Crash was so funny. It sucked so much. It was... He fucking flew at... God damn. Man, I'm so sad. Destiny has to... We can no longer get new Thunder Crash. All the ability was if you played a Titan, you jumped up in the air and then could control a Superman flight. Anything you hit exploded into electricity. It was complete bullshit. It was so useless in every situation. That sounds big. There's so many, especially in multiplayer too, like in PvP. A lot of the PvP match were just corridors, but it was tight enough controls that you could fly down corridors. So, oh my god, I clipped it somewhere. It must be on like an old Xbox hard drive or something, where it's me running down a hallway. And then like a fucking cryptid. Hold on. There's just a fucking dark ass hallway. And there's just a guy slowly fucking Superman flying down like down the middle of the hallway as I'm running up to it. Because when you're up close, it doesn't move that fast because you have to still like be able to control it. This fucking Titan was so much fun. Titan, every time they added something, it was so broken, and Titan always got the funniest things because they were like they're like the warrior, because it was like sci-fi versions of fantasy roles. So it was like your knight, your wizard, and your rogue. But God, Titan, every time they introduced something for the Titan, it was fucking hilarious. Like when they added ice powers for the first time. Like halfway through the game's lifetime, they added the first new power since the first Destiny game. It was fucking ice power. Except for the Titan. What his melee in the ice power was that he flew through the air and just fucking haymakered you. It was so broken, however, because it would lock on and rocket propel you towards something. They could not escape you as soon as you hit the button. And they nerfed it so it wasn't a one-hit kill. However, in that nerf, they didn't anticipate the damage from the velocity that you were struck by, because there was fall damage, but it was based on velocity. So you would just die on impact if you hit a wall after getting punched into the stratosphere. Not to mention one of the fire powers, the hammer. Yeah, the hammer of soul. I love balancing. Oh, it's so fucking broken. If you were frozen, trade-off was that frozen stopped you in place, but you could break out. But if you break out, the ice crystal exploded and killed you anyway. And if you touched anything relating to ice, you just froze. And then if you broke out, because if you broke out, it knocked out your shield, but then the explosion from the ice crystal would just kill you. And I think it still does that. It was so fucking broken. It was because it's their first time adding a new ability since 2014. Or they're adding like a new element since 2014. Ridiculous how strong Stasis was. God, the Hammer of Soul though, it was just funny to look at. It wasn't even like that funny of an ability. It was just so fucking funny to watch. Because the little Hammer Soul, like the base game version, because they added a maul of soul, which was a two-handed hammer you could swing around. Yeah, they had to donate all of the development money to Pete Parsons so he could upgrade his luxury car collection. But the vanilla hammer Soul was just these little like Thor hammers with eagles on them. But you just fucking lunge them at people. You just overhand whip them, and they flew super fast to compensate for the fact that it's a grenade. And it would just ricochet off, it would bounce off of someone, but if it hit someone else instead of hitting the ground, it'd deal the same damage. If it hit somebody else. So if you're playing capture the point or something, you fucking whip a hammer at them. And if the hammer hits the ground and you don't pick it up, it just explodes. You don't pick it up for a little bit, so it just sits on the ground, and then everyone just has to kind of like inch away from it. It's your hammer, right? Oh, I love that hammer. It's sad that the power they gave the most stuff with, because they kind of assigned each element to each for like story purposes, for like, because all of the guardians had to also have an element. So they sort of assigned like basically it replaced your grenade with a hammer, with a whipping hammer, just like how the other subclass Void replaced your grenade with a throwing shield. that did bounce off people. It wasn't as good though, but they assigned Void as sort of like the hunters. They're the Titan stereotype, which was sad because one of the coolest characters in fucking fiction, I love him so much, was a character they introduced in a off season called Saint 14. They hinted at him a lot in like armor descriptions and weapon descriptions. Even the Helm of Saint 14 was one of the, it was like for the best for the Void subclass for the longest time. Because it boosted your shield bubble duration and stuff like that. But hold on, I just need to pull up the fucking Saint 14 introductory cutscene. He was in the story, he is the strongest guardian to ever live. Thought you were playing Kingdom Hearts. But who will I eat ice cream with? Welcome in, Videosity. How's your night of day been going? We're talking about even better than Kingdom Hearts. Destiny 2. Riku! It was Riku the girl? I don't think Riku was the girl. I didn't play any Kingdom Hearts game. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I'm playing Destiny versus Sora. All I'm seeing is Saint 14. Yeah, he is the strongest. There was the mystery of, so the Vex were a hive mind of like how extra dimensional robots, and they had an endless labyrinth called the Infinite Forest. And in this off-season story where you learn about Saint 14, you learn that the Infinite Forest wasn't made to trap Saint 14. It was made to protect the Vex from Saint 14 by delaying him as long as they possibly could from getting to them. There was a follow-up story for one of the DLCs where it's about the Elixni joining joining humanity, basically the Sangheili from Halo joining humanity, and they talk about the Elixni legend, and they had a boogeyman type legend, and it was fucking Saint 14. It's revealed. It's like they do like silhouettes, and it's very clearly Saint 14. It's their version of the boogeyman. It was literally their fucking like their version of Satan, or like their version of a fucking demon that they tell children that would get you in the night was fucking Saint 14. He got a dent in his helmet because he met with an Elixni leader, one of the leaders of the entire civilization, and headbutt him so hard it liquefied the Elixni's brain and skull. He hit him with his head because it's the secret of like Saint 14's helmet always had a dent in it. And you're like, oh, why does his helmet always have a dent in it? He headbutt one of their Kells so hard that it melted their skull. It turned it to dust. He gave a blunt force lobotomy to a 12-foot tall lizard monster man. I need to find the fucking Saint 14. He's so fucking funny too. Every character in Destiny was so charming. There was never really like a bad character. Even if because even if the character does suck, they're written like that. Like there was absolutely space racists. Yeah, but he's trapped in the Infinite Forest, which if you're stuck in it, you cannot leave. They had to build that just to make sure that they could keep their species alive long enough to find a way to kill Saint 14. And then you go back in time and free him anyway. And then he escapes. Saint 14 is Saint 14 is absolutely multiversal level. He escaped an inescapable time prison. With the use of a shotgun and his face. You go back in time and give him a special shot and fix his shotgun for him. And that lets him escape. That was the a bedtime story the Elixni have about their the demon that plagues their species, and it's fucking Saint 14. He's also incredibly Russian. Saved for the... Here, hold on. Let's see. He is so fucking funny. So here's how he's introduced for the first time. When you physically see him for the first time. Hold on.
They call me the greatest titan who ever lived.
Okay, there's no captions, by the way.
I would be dead if not for you.
Yeah, where's the... He just fucking headbutts him over and over. It's just... He just hits shit with his face.
Since the day I met you, I swore I would make it my duty to follow your example. I'm still trying.
Because all of the Titans, he taught the original like the original leader of the Titans, who then taught the Titans that are currently in the game. And Saint 14. Yeah, because once you save him, he becomes the guy who runs the... like ultra PvP. Here, where's the bedtime story cutscene?
We have already surrendered too much. Now they want more. Meat, cloth, medicine. People in the
He's
city
also very gay for his
We ask for no more than you can give. This endless night, it drains us. Our resources are spread too thin. What you give to them, you take from the mouths of our citizens.
All right. That's enough.
Oh yeah, no, right there. Osiris.
I am to provide for the elixir.
His husband Osiris is right there.
Our own people. Lakshmi was right. You are too political an animal, Osiris. At us.
Is this the
Saint. Let me tell you something about monsters.
Yeah, this is where Mithrax tells him the bedtime story that he was told as a child.
In a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back.
Just only him.
Tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage.
He's ripping him in half.
In its eyes, even the most innocent of Elexni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot.
Are they canonically married? Yes. They are 100%.
And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors.
Whatever the captions.
Called itself the Saint. My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
Yeah, because he's the original Titan. That's same 14. Because so how Destiny works, the giant ball of light moves species to species to run from the darkness. So it moved from the Elixni to the humans. Except one of the original humans to gain the light was Saint 14. If only he wasn't a fucking murder hobo. Which he has plenty of dialogue to when you play his version of multiplayer. When you play like the hardcore PvP. He has plenty of quotes. Same with Shax, who's also a giant Titan. The other 13 Saints. You don't need them. So, he's called Saint 14 because he's a robot. Or there's a subgroup of humans called the Exo, and it's a human mind uploaded into a robot body, and the number next to their name correlates to how many times their brain's been reset. And they go crazier every time. It's only supposed to be like 30. Like, you're not supposed to go very high with that number. Then you get Banshee 66. Whose mind is completely fucked. The hell's Destiny even about? It was about something at some point, but not anymore. I liked Destiny's story for a while. Cade 6 was also very he was the hunter guy. He was a big investment. They had a huge storyline with him. You can't even do it any. You can't even see it any. The Cade 6 DLC story was what revived Destiny 2, because Destiny 2 was not doing well for its first 3 years. But literally what made Destiny 2 like popular was the Cade 6 DLC you can't play anymore. Pokemon Secrets, how's your night been going? Cold, lucky. You turn on the music, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's because it was still up from the video. There. Same 14 is very hard to understand when all the captions turn off. So it's just, hey, the Same 14. Like my remade PFP. Give me a sec. I need to get my I need to open my phone because I literally can't zoom in on the desktop. Oh, it's cute though. Save for But anyway, welcome in. We're just doing this one from the last stream and then wrapping up this one because this one was all done off stream. The opposing fan just isn't in it anymore. What do you mean? You just rock it like my Discord profile picture. I haven't changed since 2020. I think was the first and only time I've ever changed it. And I'm not changing it to Drill X. We'd have fun around here. Hey. We had fun last time. We kicked Deltarune's ass. Honestly, if I would not have died at all that chapter if I had a practice round. And it wasn't 3 in the morning. If I had a practice round in the first stream, and then didn't stream to, like, past 3 in the morning the second time. I'm surely we could have done the entire game deathless. I guarantee you if I go back and collect the secrets, because I'm scared I might miss something now. I think this did you play? No. Didn't you only down Aqua? Yeah, because it was the first like real boss coming like because it was like just those two little like because it was just like the little fucking plant dudes before Aqua, and we haven't played the game in a year clearly, so yeah, I died once to Aqua, once to Flower Guy. The Flower Guy, I'll blame on the fact that I was like barely awake. Especially after we did the secret boss, and it, like, during the secret boss, it, like, we were almost at fucking 4 in the morning. And then I jumped the flowery, and I'm like, Granted, when we retried him, I beat him without using items. I just clean kicked his ass. Only if you're at 1 HP, the duck isn't dodge. How's your day been? Been hype? No, it's not. It's been hot. I'll say the Miku jump scare. I'm amazed there are people saying, like, again, there's always people that keep saying the game's hard. It's not, really. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, dying once is not a semblance of a hard game. I wouldn't even say Dark Souls was hard. You know how many times we died to that shit? How many times I died to that shit? That's like that's like kind of tough sometimes. I mean, I don't know. I do not understand the people who say Deltarune is hard. The people who are taking like 1,000 tries per boss, and it's like, God, we did this game almost deathless. Twice. The fandom is made up of 3-year-olds. This is true. What do you mean you? What do you mean you? Yeah, game's not a... It doesn't need to be hard. I'm just saying, I don't know how there's people like making 30-minute YouTube videos of them struggling on one boss. I've been struggling on fucking spammed in teacups. Doc, I've seen people give up on Jevil. That shit was easy. I suck at the game about my life. It's hard to struggle with this game though. Jevil is not that hard. Jevil is not that. Jevil, the only secret boss I'll give credence to is I was struggling a little bit at the Miku one. What was its name again? It's the Miku one. Like that one was a little hard, but once you like figure out how to move, it's not really. Once you like calm down a little bit, it's fine. It's the only talk about Noel was chapter. What do you mean? It was literally the chapter where they dated. Would you want not to see that? You expecting to just skip over the whole thing? Like, what are you talking about? Deltarune fans can't fucking read. Yeah, they brought her up like once or twice in relation to like surface stuff in the Dark World, and then they mentioned her at the end with the folding her into like the actual story. Because she's also a main character. That's the thing you gotta remember. That's the thing you gotta think about. It's like you have a main cast member who hasn't been introduced yet. Or who has been introduced. She's a main cast member. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, we didn't get to see Strungo number 3 or whatever the fuck the blue piece of shit's name is. I didn't even get to see Strungo number 3 even talk all that much because Susie was talking too much. What do you mean smiley face wasn't the secret boss? Like all the secret bosses haven't been I've been seeing that complaint that the secret boss wasn't serious. Like Jebel and Spamton were. Fucking Spamton. He was a spam email. I don't know what to draw now. No. You could apply for VGen and draw ice cream or whatever it is. It's something goofy right now, and I'm not actually sure what it is. Spamton is serious. I hope not. He's the email guy. It is ice cream with the flip. Yeah, it's some ice cream bullshit. What did I say? It'd be, you know. Look, if you get three, if you buy 3 creams, you get a punch card. If you make 3 creams, you get a punch card. I redraw Nico. It's been a long time since I drew Nico. Nico one shot. They got the pre-order up for that for the Nico for the one shot anniversary merch right now. I saw another announcement for that they're doing giveaways for it. It could be you. You could be Nico one shot. You can get the Nico one shot U2s. Because of course they have to collaborate with that bastard company. You can also add mini lad to your order. It's nice seeing y'all. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. We might be back at some other point this week. I'm not actually sure how the timeline's gonna pan out. But regardless, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. And I bid you adieu. The U2's Trobot plush. No, I have not. I don't like U2's, chat. Ew. Ew. Oh my god. He hit Drobot with a frying pan. Why is he flat? Why did they make him flat? Oh, they do have an Arcveld one. Oh. That's $30 for the Arcveld? Arcveld. Of course they have to make one of the Hope Turn. Oh. Hold on, wait, is U2 secretly hype? What are they from, Monster Hunter? It's the final guy from Monster Hunter Wilds. The weird tendrils vampire zombie thing. They also make my favorite Elden Ring character. Love this even. You like Pope Turtle. My favorite character from Elden Ring. He's Pope Turtle. He knows miracles. His name is Muriel, Pastor of the Vows. And he's wearing a funny hat. Yeah, he's the Pope. You can't be the Master of Miracles and not have a little hat. I mean, well, what is this doing here? Get out of here. This guy when you played it on stream. I did not play Elden Ring on stream. That I was not a Pope Turtle. Bow bow. Yeah, I do think the last, well, it's been a minute since I bought a plushie though. The last one I got was one from Monster Hunter was one from Monster Hunter Generations, I think is the last plushie I got. Sorry, as good as stupid. They're made by the same people using the same stuff. Isn't it just Dark Souls? It's Dark Souls. It's literally, they gave George R.R. Martin the keys to the castle and just said, they basically said, here is Souls and all of the things related to it, Mr. George R.R. Martin. Write your version of it. And then then that's how Elden Ring happened. That is how Elden Ring came to be. It is a bunch of the like story beats and essences of the 3 Dark Soulses, but reinterpreted by the guy who wrote Game of Thrones. Here is the one I'm looking for. The last plushie I got was this fucker from the 3DS. From Monster Hunter Generations. Oh god, he's I can't look him in the eyes. So that's why there's incest in Elden Ring. His eyes look really odd for some reason. They are from like 2015 or something. He can't even stand upright because his tail is too big. His tail loops around like that. He's my favorite monster though. Love Monster Hunter Dragons. Yeah, Monster Hunter's got some great creature designs. We can't play any of them on stream because I don't. It's only a couple of them that are on Steam, and I don't want to rebuy them. And one of them isn't good. One of them doesn't run on PC. One of them isn't good, and the other one is Worlds. I don't want to play Worlds. Yeah, look at him from Wilds. Look how pretty he is. He makes soap bubbles. He makes bubbles. He's pink. Sometimes he's blue. Sometimes he's both. Should I play Wilds? If you have something that can run Wild. If you're trying to play it on PC, don't even bother. The PC version does not work. PC version does not work, and I don't think there's a Switch version. Well, PC version does work. It takes a lot of resources. I don't even think it'll run on an Xbox One. That's just the 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, here, let me see the specs on Steam. Because it had a lot of issues on launch where it just wasn't running on PC. Like, it was overloaded. Like, it was way overheating, like, high-end PCs. Like, it was unplayable for a PC for a long time. Oh, it's on sale right now. It's 58% off on PC. Yeah, because the new DLC for it's coming out soon. Let's see. Storage space 75 gigs, 16 GBs. I mean, you can try it, but I think it definitely runs much better now than it did. And I really liked it. So pink. I'm so glad he was added in an update later for as a side quest. He was added. He's so pink. I love him. He's like a weird snake. His other plushie also is even cooler. His plushie where he's an egg is also pretty cool. Evil bubbles. Yeah, his gimmick is that if you hit the bubbles, you just start sliding around. Like you can't dodge right. You can't move right. You start fucking slipping sliding. And on the 3DS where each area is a loading screen, he sends you to the load zone so often. Because you just fucking slide right. He steals all your friction. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some more water, and I'd be down to talk Monster Hunter, because we talked a lot about Dark Souls design philosophy. Monster Hunter, I think, is very also good with its creatures. It's just its creatures aren't weird, gross horrors beyond comprehension. Its creatures are like real. Its creatures look normal. So I'm gonna go grab some more water first because it is hot as shit, and my ice is melted and my water's gone, and I am sad. I had some dragon fruit tea earlier. That shit was awesome. It had lychee boba in it. I was having a great time. Anywho. There it is. I forgot I switched around my screens after Deltarune. I forgot I added a Deltarune screen in the middle. What? Will not name my scenes. I moved them for Deltarune. Get off my back. I need to name them. So, anywho. I jumped on Monster Hunter around Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Wii U and 3DS. It was kind of like my introduction to the series. So I'm not that much an OG. Do you know what's a good Monster Hunter game? The remaster of Monster Hunter Generations is on the Switch, and Generations is really good. It's not very serious because it's an anniversary game. But it's still a really fun one. As long as you don't mind it being an old school Monster Hunter where it's made for the... It's got like load zones and all that bullshit. It's got a bunch of goofy bullshit. Because what they used to do was release like a regular Monster Hunter, then like a year later release a like definitive edition, like a remaster. Until the new console versions where they just like release updates and then release a DLC. From World onwards, they just release DLC packs. But they used to release... It's known as the Call of Duty of Japan. Like, it's at that level of, like, releasing bullshit. Even doing a sort of modern warfaring where like you got 2 games that are listed as 3. You got like 3 2s, 2 3s, 4 1s. Yeah, because I started at 3 Ultimate, then jumped to 4 Ultimate, and then Generations, World Rise, and Wild, as well as Stories 1, and I have yet to I have Stories 2 and 3. I have Stories 2, but I have yet to play it because I heard it was not great, and I like Stories 1. So Stories 1 remastered has voice acting now. Monster as long as you don't get too caught up in it, it's basically like picking Mega Man games. It was Iceborne, yeah. Yeah, so Monster Hunter World was the big console game. It was released before the Switch came out, but it was on that was the Xbox One and PS4 one. Was because they had an exclusivity deal with Nintendo up until Monster Hunter World, where they made like a big console game that was like their revolutionary, like, this is the direction the series is gonna go now game. Iceborne is the DLC for that. Because the Switch for the longest time only had Stories 1 and Stories 2 later. But then the Switch got an exclusive one for a little bit called RULZ, which was made by like a... whatever the equivalent of Ubisoft Vancouver is. Where it's like the shitty sub-company made a like mediocre-ass game. But you can play Gen Ultimate now on Switch, which is good, because Gen is good. As someone who played Gen 1 and thought it was pretty... For the old Monster Hunters, it was pretty good. I have a hard time going back to the old ones because of how fucking slow they are. But the old ones I think are more charming than World. World and Rise I feel like I had the hardest time going back to. Because the 3DS era ones are super quaint and awesome for what they could do. And like are really like fun. Like just in like a visual sense and in like a sound sense and like a story sense. I didn't mind World, it just wasn't really my thing. I could never get to the end every time I played it. Every time I've tried to get to the end, I've never been able to like stomach it all the way through. Then Rise was miserable. And then Wilds I really liked, because Wilds they brought back sort of like the whimsy and charm of the old ones, but then made it way faster. I have no reference for any of these. I remember when the pandemic was finally like, when it was like that 2020, when things were opening up again, the first movie I saw in theaters was Monster Hunter. It's so bad. Monster Hunter it's so shit. All the monsters. Bird wyvern, fanged wyvern. I don't think fanged wyvern was what I was looking for. How is there only? Look, there was the Wolg. They had the Wolg. Why they made a classification for one goddamn monster? For fucking two whole generations of games. They released kind of like Pokemon games. What do you mean there was a movie? It was funny bad. I will give them that. It was funny bad. It wasn't boring, but it was not great. It was made by the same people who made the old Resident Evil movies from the 2000s, literally starring all the same actors with the same director and producer as those 2000s era like badass. Like Resident Evil movies that didn't follow the plot at all and had their own OC, which they literally did the exact same thing. It was an isekai movie. Oh god, it was so stupid. It was the US, it was a captain from the US military. It's isekai'd to Monster Hunter world. I'd have to use her awesome badass US military training and funding to beat up a bunch of monsters. Should I watch it? No, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid and annoying. Like it's not like it's entertaining in a hindsight kind of way. That like, why did I see this? Am I thinking of fanged beasts? Where's my boy? What the fuck's that? Oh, don't worry. We got the No Ogoron. I watched Shark's Side of the Moon. I can handle a monster or isekai. You have to catch a watch it though. 4th generation. Oh yeah. Monster Hunter 4 is where I really like took off the series. I'm thinking of where the fuck's my water? There it is. Leviathans. I like these ones. There we go. Now we can actually look at some cool shit. We got the Ludroth. Or I guess it's just the purple Ludroth. You got the Needle Snarf, the Lagiacris, the Gobble, the Jindahad, the Utaduna. I like the Utaduna, he's a fat fuck. The Thunder Bubble Mitsusune. The Witch Gobble. I like how they had to keep Monster Hunter Frontier and Explore as separate things. The Frontier was an MMO. And where they just made up some bullshit. There was some real bullshit in that game. Hold on, wait. Show me the Utaduna. This fucking wide bastard. A Pecora. It's me, Pecora. He's big. He's a big man. This one's a wild exclusive. He's a big man. Same with the Jindahad. Jindahad might be the biggest creature in a while for a Monster Hunter game. Well, no, they had the but you don't really do a fight with that one. You actually have to kill this guy. You don't do a fight with the big volcano man. They're got these. It's so, even though their names aren't very recognizable, they are. The fact that I can say all these names is should be telling. The fact that I can say all of these. Why is the Monster Hunter Isekai in Disney Plus? Because it's gross. Welcome in, Alice. How was your night today, bro? I'm done. A pleasure to see you. Jinda Goat. He's so good. Everything that was introduced in Wild is so fucking peak. I like the implications of the Ron Popolo. It's a creature made of it's a creature who's entirely consists of oil balloons. Who drinks oil, but they live in an environment that catches on fire during the day. During the summer, the entire environment catches ablaze, but they're made of oil and drink oil. It's all drawn by soul. No, but this is same with this Yuri. By the time I changed it. Hell yeah. Paint is always nice. What the fuck is the unit marketing? What the hell? This page does not exist. Oh, hey, Devil Joe's in here. You got the nice, beautiful colors of the Brachydios. He's so blue. Alright, the last monster thing. The last monster thing we need is the we need the Raydao. We need to see the Raydao lightning gun. Raydao railgun. Traw monster. This light blue green is so big. Is there guns monster? Yeah, there's a light bow gun and a heavy bow gun. Which one is this? This is wild, but God, I fucking love the Raydao. Hold on, wait. Oh, show me the railgun. No. Why would you not record the gun? It's a railgun. Why would you not do? It's so cool. He closes his face and it shoots a lightning. It does a lightning. It's time for Reddit. Sorry, we had to. I needed to see. No one had a good recording of the railgun, and it's sad. There's also a Metal Gear in one of the Monster Hunters. Monster Hunter Generations is just a fucking Metal Gear in it. There's a robot monster. I'm sorry, scratch that. 2 robot monsters. One of them's a mech. One of them's a mantis that builds a mech. Is it robots? No idea, but it's like an electromagnetic praying mantis in the desert that pulls the metal out of the ground to build itself as a larger monster. And then in the anniversary game, they get a little crazy with it. They have because there was also a Metal Gear crossover at some point too. But they have the big robot dude, the jet powered dragon that I don't remember the name of. It has rocket boosters though. And then of course in Wilds you have the second Final Fantasy crossover where they just have Omega planets. The alien robot that can eat planets. An absolutely miserable fight. But not one that can't be done solo. I like Omega planets a bit. I'm not going to question it. Okay, well, it looks like this. You even got the Palico there. They're called Palicos because they're a mixture of a pal and a calico. Like some sort of POW world. Nah, like some sort of little guy. Why is he so little? Here's the world's one. The world's costume. Ready to explore. God, the Power World creature designs suck. Yes, they do, because they took all the wrong things from Pokemon, so they wouldn't get sued again. Or a rocket right there. That is, I have not finished. Rocks. A cat? Yeah, well, it's a Palico. They can have different outfits too. And different gadgets. Like the Plunderang. This is the monster in a 4-1. He's got a little hat. His armor's made of acorns. I don't know why he's using the Warp Pick and not the Lance. And you can also make them armor too. You can dress them up, yes. In each of the games, you get to a point where you can scrap monster material into Palico armor scraps. And then use that to craft armor for the Palicos. Sometimes they get weird with it. Wilds, they got really fucking weird. Really fucking abstract with some of the designs for the Palico armor. Oh, hey, there's this one from the Capcom website. there's this one from the Capcom website. They look like swap or something. Yeah, pals are bad. Pal World designs are real fucked. Referring to the cats, the skies, NPCs. Oh, what? You don't like the Palico? Oh. Or this the Pokemon ripoff. Yeah, it's got some real fucked up designs. Some real fucking. There's also the big Palico and the old Palico, because they're also chefs sometimes. And they cook the food. They cook the food. Occasionally. A lot of the time, actually. The most famous one is probably the one from Worlds, the old man one. The grizzled old man with the Scar Cat and his team of little chefs. Because nobody really remembers the Monster Hunter 4. Nobody really remembers the 4. Also, all the things they say are also cap puns. Why does he have a great sword? So we can cut up the food. Because you eat the monsters. You don't just carve off their skin. You can eat the monsters too. He's the Grand Meowster Chef. There is also full cutscenes every time you order food, where they'll make the food completely accurately to how it's supposed to be. This is a reoccurring bit with Monster Hunter, where the food looks fucking awesome. And there's a lot of just watching cutscenes of your character eating. Because you get bonuses for eating food before monster hunts. Before doing monster hunters. You get bonuses for all the food you eat. How the adorable game mechanic. They run all of the game systems. Like, you got the mailman Palico. When you faint in combat, you get 3 lives per hunt. So the Palico medics will come with their little siren hats and the little medical cart. The cart Palicos will come and get you. Fisherman Palicos, the Palico Island Palicos. They're basically the mascots. That isn't the Rathalos, which is just like the generic dragon. Or the generic wyvern. I'm sorry, he only has 2 legs. Love that guy. Love his wife, the Rathian. Who's green. Sometimes pink. And sometimes the Rathalos isn't red, he's blue. Palicos are base, yes, they serve the same purpose. They are functionally the same. It's like they're just inexplicably part of the society. They're kind of dumb. We love them. They got heart. And this is the veteran palicos who are old. It's a tall palico. The chef palico is pretty tall. Same with the fat fuck palico. It's also pretty tall. Oh, there's also the weird fucked up Monster Hunter Stories ones. The art style is weird. I'm not looking for Rudy. Where's my boy? That isn't Rudy. The fuck is the blue dude's name? Cryo, maybe? Yeah, it was. Define tall. Oh, I'll define tall for you. Check this shit out. Check out this bastard. He can talk. He's smart. He was in the anime. Well, they all can talk, but I don't know why I said he can talk. Like that's new. They always can talk. Why is his neck so skinny? I don't know. He looks weirder in the anime. Like your neck without the fur. He's too smooth, I agree. This looks about 3 feet tall. I'll give him credit. Here's another one. He looks very sad. He's a sad boy. I need something else for scale. Do we have a ruler we could set him by? He's just a little boy. The Meowscular Chef is, I think, gonna be the largest one, because that's who we were just looking at. Let me see about the Grand Meowster, though, because I don't remember, because he's from RULZ, so I have no fucking idea. Oh no, he's kind of short. Oh, here's a good sense of scale. Here's a good sense of scale. Here's Grand Meowster Chef with a rotisserie chicken. It's a big rotisserie chicken, though. It's not like a regular sized rotisserie chicken. It's like turkey sized. See, there's a lobster for scale for the chicken. His name's not Robert. Look, it all works out. This is the dumbest conversation I've ever had. Lobsters vary in size a lot. Okay, we'll think of like a solid sized lobster. Well, I guess for the lobster scale, you can look at the skewers on this side. This is a stupid conversation. Oh, is this the Meowscular Chef scene? Oh, thank God someone recorded a cutscene. Just give me a man for scale. All right, let's see. The primary chef scene. Did that answer your question for you? He's the Meowscular Chef. What do you want from him? He can't give you the world, but he can give you a lobster, some skewers, and a rotisserie chicken. We'll bring up a topic for another conversation. What do you mean? We could talk about rotisserie chickens for another 2 hours. Have you ever seen a rotisserie chicken? Lister, what are you DMing me? What is this you've DM'd me? Oh, this must have been from an earlier conversation because it's still about Delta. Never mind. I'm pretty sure we already would have covered this. It's like really early on in the stream. Yeah, I figured. It's still because it's still about Delta. Delta. I just saw the new Evil Dead movie comes out this month. I didn't even know they could still make them because the fucking illegal rights for Evil Dead are so insane. Like that, like it's to the point where nobody even wants to use the IP anymore. Like no one even wants to try to get the IP because of how ridiculous it is trying to deal with it. Because like the main character is owned by somebody, his hand likeness is owned by somebody else, his fucking face likeness is owned by somebody, the name is owned by somebody, the premise is owned by somebody. Like each fucking part is owned by somebody else, is owned by like a specific person who wants nothing to do with any of the other people, so it's impossible to fucking negotiate for the rights of Evil Dead. True, see some copyright law. Yeah, there's so many projects that tried to, that's how we got Mortal Kombat 11's weird fucked up DLC timeline, because they tried to do, Evil Dead, but then completely underestimated how hard it'd be to get the character, and then just gave up. Also in a similar state of copyright help. I think I remember hearing something like that. Although it's definitely probably easier seeing as that Jason Voorhees is in more things and also has his own game and multimedia appearances. Evil Dead gets nothing. The last Evil Dead gets Poker Night at the Inventory too, and only in name. There was an there's not an Evil Dead Mortal Kombat DLC because they couldn't make it happen. They had the like there is a Jason Voorhees though. There is Jason Voorhees. He's one of the most fucked up characters in the game. But go play Mortal Kombat 10. It's when they had the horror game DLC. Because until Mortal Kombat, the DLC for a little bit was like thematic. For like a solid 2 games, the DLC had like a pattern, had like a theme for guest characters. Because MKX, it was all MK10, it was all horror game. It was all horror movie villains, and MK11 was all action hero. Was all like 80s action heroes. And then MKX, they just said whoever. And then, because MK1, they just said whoever, because MK1 was fucking stupid. Because they couldn't even complete a base roster and decided to try to sell it as DLC. And then MK9 was also just fucking whoever. Had 2 guest characters, and one of them was console exclusive. Voorhees is also in that fucking Multiverses game. That fucking schlocky, not great platformer that Warner Brothers was doing. But they're trying to compete with Smash Bros, but make it like a live service, make it like a live service game. Because that's where they had fucking Dorito build Voorhees. They had absolute Voorhees in that one. Alien mammoth ate the souls of people and killed a predator. Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Yeah, I love that fucking movie. Also, what movie is this? The mammoth eats people's organs or soul or whatever. I mean, again, it's like you're drinking a party. I get what you mean by a predator. I got it. Don't worry. Mammoth 2006. That was fucking the Predator movies. He was in Mortal Kombat too. These are the movies I enjoy. I can't blame you. I used to, when I did watch movies, I watched those too. I would watch a lot of shit like that. But honestly, I haven't watched a movie in I think a year. I haven't like I haven't actually watched a movie. You know, because I think the last movie I saw was Superman last year. Because I don't know if that was the last one I watched or right after I watched Violet Evergarden. I don't remember which order I watched them in. Let's see, I pulled it up though for DLC for MKX. Alien, Jason, Leatherface, and Predator were the guest ones. Because 11 guests were RoboCop, Rambo, Terminator, Spawn, and they at the last minute put in a tie-in to Injustice and gave us the Injustice version of Joker. Because they couldn't get the likeness for Ash Williams. And then of course MK1, they said fucking whoever and did Omni-Man, Peacemaker, Homelander. Where the fuck the other ones? Ghostface and Conan. And also the T-1000. Forgot about him. They just said fuck it. He said, "Oh fucking no. I'll get you, Omni-Man." Let's maybe watch Elon Musk get a rocket that flew into the sun. After watching his wife get Thanos stabbed by the heat. What? What movie does that? Watch the 1970s schlock. There's a lot of that. You're gonna have to narrow it down for me. We have to narrow down some of this schlock. What schlock means. It's called Sunfall. There's a sequel to Moonfall? Old Vincent Price movie. Moonfall. Wasn't a sequel, it was a knockoff. Well, it's kind of hard to knock off Moonball. Moonball's not very good. Shannon movie. Is it like an Asylum Productions bullshit? I imagine such. That's the only company that had the balls to name it something that's just so slightly different. Asylum Productions are my goat. Inventors of shenanigans is lava versus airplane or whatever. Volcano versus airplane. Atlantic Rim. Lava Lantula. Zombie Tsunami. Monster versus Gorilla. Google's fire guest and put them in that. So, you watch the Asylum crossover movie? Hell yeah. It's like Infinity War, but for awesome people. It's like Infinity War, but for people with tastes. Love the Asylum crossover. Well, because you had to watch all of the... It's like watching the MCU. You can't just go into Endgame and not have seen... Which Asylum? It's called The Asylum. And they make some absolute... They only do mockbusters. They only make mockbusters. And it's all bullshit. Because I think they... Yeah, they did... Because they did Sharknado and the Number-Headed Sharks movie. Like, 2-headed shark, 3-headed shark, 4-headed shark, 5-headed shark, 6-headed shark, 7-headed shark, and 8-headed shark. Airliner Sky Battle? Anybody? Hold on, let's get this up on the screen. This is fucking... This is gold. This is a gold mine. The Airliner Sky Battle, anybody? The thing is, you'd think all of these are fake until you've actually seen a couple of them. Realize that there's no... That they're all kind of real. Like 6-headed shark attack. Don't mess with the 6. Sharknado. Global swarming. You can't survive the 5. I just watched them out of order. I mean, I don't think some of them you need an order for. Ocean's Rising. The last Sharknado, it's about time. Here, let's see. They're on page 4 right now. Let's see, page 5. San Andreas Quake. Hercules Reborn. Just whatever movie was coming out at the time, they just made it American Psychos, an Onward knockoff. Whatever the fuck Asian Schoolgirls right next to America, right next to Airplane versus Volcano is supposed to be. They're taking away my America airplane versus volcano. Let's see. Pre-Sharknado. Atlantic Rim was before Sharknado. Fuck. You think they had the alien schoolgirls at the crossover? 500 miles per hour storm. Rise of the Zombies. Starring that guy. What the fuck is that dude's name? Hold on, wait, I know that's like a known actor. Wait. What the fuck is his name? It's something alliterative, I think, right? Fucking Machete. What the fuck is his name? Why is he in these? He did stupid shit, though. He did, like, all the Spy Kids movies. Oh, Danny Trejo. That's what it is. It's not alliterative. He did, like, all the Spy Kids movies. He did some stupid bullshit. Nazis at the center of the earth. The guy in the movie where Kermit Frog goes to the gulag. Dude, what the fuck is Abraham? I scrolled past it because it looked normal and I didn't say anything. What the fuck is Abraham Lincoln versus zombies? 2012. He emancipated the slaves. He saved the Union and slaughtered the undead. Destroyed the Confederate undead. Hashtag hold your breath. The Amityville Haunting. Dragon Crusaders. Mega Python versus... This is the type of shit. This is some Octo Shark versus Pteracuda bullshit. Mega Python versus Gatoroid. After a species of giant pythons invade the Everglades, park rangers breed mutant alligators to counter the threat. The battle between these massive pythons and enormous gators threatens all of Florida. Almighty Thor. Mega Shark versus Crocosaur. Sorry, barely legal. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's just not show that one, please. Right next to my Mega Python versus Gatoroid. I'm not clicking on it, Jay. I'm not clicking. Six guns. 2010 Moby Dick. The 7 Adventures of Sinbad. What the fuck is Sex Pop? Sherlock Holmes with dinosaurs? Wait. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's famous detective faces the ultimate challenge when an enormous monster attacks London. Great. I'm scrolling over some of these like they're normal. Just know that none of them are. Like, just Transmorphers Fall of Man. Okay. The Terminators. Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. It's taking a minute. I'm just gonna scroll down past all of that because that's horrible. What I just read on the top of there. Are we looking at these again? It's the pterodactyl shooting fire. We got War of the Worlds 2. Uncensored version Monster. Universe Soldiers. Wait, with Ice Cube, where? Oh, fucking War of the Worlds too. Universe Soldiers. Get it instead of Starship Troopers. Transmorphers. Snakes on a Train. The Da Vinci Treasures. I refuse to believe that they did this. Insincerity. Dracula's Curse. Bram Stoker's. Bram Stoker's Dracula's Curse. I assume Da Vinci Treasure is National Treasure knockoff. 9/11's a thriller. An action thriller. It's the thing that Mark Wahlberg said. Mark Wahlberg's like Mark Wahlberg. He said if he was there, it would have went down different. Direct quote. You can Google that. He said if he was there, it would have went down different. Maybe that's what they're doing. That's what they made a movie about. H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Mm-hmm. Artwork coming soon. You think the artwork's coming? Avengers Grimm. Alien Predator. Atlantic Apocalypse. Fast and the Fierce. King of the Ants. There's look how many more fucking pages there are. How many more there are? Are these still coming out? Are these the newer ones? What order is this in? This is in no order. This is in no particular order. Zombies. Fucking good. Jesus Christ. Tomb Invader. Troll Land. The Odyssey. This is the second The Odyssey that's been in here. 677 total movies. Wolfman. Oh my god. Martian Land. Little Dead Rotting Hood. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. What the fuck is this? What could this? Elvis Lives. Not dead, just undercover. English Estate. Mega Shark versus Colossus. Okay. Oh shit! They made Ice Sharks. I've seen this movie. I've seen this one. It's one on page 16, but I've seen that one. Hide of the Sharks. Sinbad and the War of the Furies. Oh, the Sinister Squad. I remember this. It's the Sinister Squad, everybody. Based on the hit movie, The Suicide Squad. Okay, there's only 19 pages. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's fine. See, on one, you get normal things. A lot of these seem like the same movies, just on other pages. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are just the same movie on other pages. Butch Cassidy and the Wild Bunch. Hell yeah. Mecha Ape versus Ape. Super Volcano. The Last Hail Mary. Oh no, is that AI? Probably. Thor again. Top Gunner. Moon Crash. The Mo. Mega Boa. I was thinking of a movie and it didn't come up here and I was surprised it didn't. Which movie was I thinking of? It was something weird. Maybe I'll remember it in a bit. That one sounds like a slur. A lot of these sound like slurs. Oh, these are weird. So okay, but there's another specific weird movie that I'm trying to think of. A lot of these also seem very close to being just Predator type films. There's a specific movie I'm thinking of, and I don't remember the name of it. Now, I had it in my mind for a second, but it was also quite bad. I don't think it was a shark movie. Yeah, if you go on Tubi right now, I'm sure you'll find a lot of these. Oh god, there's some, and I don't think it was in any of. I don't think it was any of the ones we saw. What the fuck is Countdown Jerusalem? What the fuck could any of these be? Why are there so many of them? Because think of how easy it is to make them. Think of if you had the freedom to just pitch whatever that vaguely sounds like something that's currently coming out. And then you were given like a month, a camera, and a bunch of like F-rate actors. And just told the film whatever, we'll fix it in post. And there isn't actually a post, you just fucking film whatever. The crossover movie, I don't know what the fucking crossover movie was made for. I don't know the history of it. It's stupid. You know what? That was the one that didn't come up. The fucking Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf didn't come up. Or Sharktopus versus Pteracuda. Dino Croc versus Super Gator. Releasing some on YouTube. Of course, these are free on YouTube. I don't even have to look. I just know they're free on YouTube. I guarantee you they're free with ads. Shit's gross. It's gross, chat. Like really YouTube videos. I know all the Sharknadoes are uploaded by like an archive channel. You can just watch all the Sharknadoes for free. No one bothered to take any of them down. Because they're very stupid. The movies, I mean, not the cavalcade of 90210 stars who are going to go bankrupt if not for getting a check from Sharknado every year. That is a true story. About the guy who plays the main character in Sharknado. Is that he was filing for bankruptcy when he auditioned for Sharknado. Oh my gosh, Princess and the Pony and Jack the Giant Killer? They did not make a fucking mockbuster for Jack the Giant Slayer, did they? I fucking remember that mid-2000s ass movie. Because that was already a mockbuster of fucking Percy Jackson. Which wasn't even that good. Which wasn't even very good. We're like in mockbuster hell. You know, at least they're still filming all their movies and not using AI. At least they're still filming the movies. I would 100% would not be surprised if they pivoted to just posting like AI animated movies. That seems right up their alley, and honestly, that's the appropriate choice for that as a company. So I'm glad that they're still committing to somehow Disney Marvel has used more AI than Asylum Pictures. Is where we're at right now. Toy Story looks like it's all AI. Never mind. Is that out yet, though? Is their version out yet, specifically? We could be in the clear. Released last month. Fuck. Who knows? Maybe it looks like the hit movie Our Drawings or whatever the fuck it's called. The hit movie. It could be something. Well, okay, now they've officially used more AI than Disney Marvel. I really can't tell if it's I wouldn't know. I'm not pulling up the actual movie on stream. I think it's both. It's probably. If it's less than 2 minutes of AI though, then they've used less than Disney Marvel. Not less than. I remember your secret invasions. Like, at Grok, make this better. At Grok, let's kill these Toy Story bastards. I got Immortal Kombat. Hell yeah. Those movies aren't even good. The new ones, I like that. I like the old ones. I haven't seen the newest one, but the one, the technically new one. To be fair, you know what? I should have expected that the Mortal Kombat 2020's movies would be very emblematic of Mortal Kombat as a franchise. Because, tell you what, post 2020 Mortal Kombat, yikes. There were some good moments in Mortal Kombat 1. It's like they intentionally were writing a game to piss me off. By like dangling things that were neat in front of my face and then saying, watch as now we make it suck. Watch as we make this the worst possible version. Like Shungus. Shungus was a neat character though at the end of the day. Shungus was never outright bad. It was just too much Shungus, I think. The problem is that there was just too much Shungus. Like all parts of Shungus were like not like I like Shungus now that there's not 1,000 Shunguses. Now that it's not the Shungus Among Us Shungus invasion. I like Shungus. It's just during the fucking Shungus Among Us introductions, it was too much. Too many. I need sleep, but have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. Never feel like it or subscribe to the way out, and yada yada yada. I bid thee adieu. I think if you ignore the Shungus story, she's cool. Not even like the main part of her story. If you just ignore like all the side plots of her story, like if you ignore some of the explicit romance sections that were just kind of like walking around and doing the same things over and over again, and doing the same things like 4 times over, eating osmanthus cakes. It's funny that even the voice actress kind of like leads into the bit where she's like, I remember his mantis cake. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Which that's a dialogue from Genshin Impact from about 5 years ago. They like their Osmanthus at Hoyo. They're a big fan of the Osmanthus. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share? Chungus, can you say it's our turn, bro? Have you seen the Valita poll stream? And listen to her fucking explanation for why it went wrong. What the hell is osmanthus? It's a type of plant. It's like a flower, I think, right? She got into a car accident. The way I'm describing it is just like, bitch, my car crashed. Bitch, my car crashed. How'd you eat a flower? You're not seed. Laura. Laura. To circle back to the beginning of the stream. I'm surprised Ye Sheng Wong doesn't even get a last name. I don't know if they, because like some of these characters definitely got last names. Or Flora eat plants, isn't that cannibalism? Laura, please. Would you have ever guessed Lucy's full name is Luciana de Montefiore? Luciana de Montefiore. Irina being Alexandrina Sebastian. Or Vivian's last name being Banshee. Which is a bit on the nose. Same with, in a similar vein, Orphe's last name is Magasin. Isn't Rena like good now? Maybe? I don't know. Orpheus Magasin. You got Belina Ergid, Ukinami Yuzawa. My favorite is Yadari Murphy. She's got like a westernized. She is a fucking, her last name's Murphy. Evelyn Chevla. Like, none of the Angels of Delusion get last names. Murphy? Yeah, Murphy. Yatari Murphy is our novice proxy. Who's part of, the gang, the Scooby gang. I don't remember what their name is. Anton Ivanov. Caesar King. I don't think you can be more on the nose than your name being King. Is Piper's last name Wheel? Really? Don't be fucking with me. Hold on. Where is it? Cord's last name is Wicks? Piper, yeah, Piper Wheel. What the fuck? Why is her last name Piper Wheel? See, her last name is Wheel. Wheels. Asaba Harumasa. Yeah, Ben. Well, you don't like Ben Bigger. The only one that's just completely flat is Bernice White. Which is a regular name. She has a regular name. That is a very standard name when compared to her colleagues. Luciana de Montefio. Hyper Wheel, Caesar King, and Lighter Just Lighter. I mean, Ellen Joe. That one, yeah. Next to Corin Wicks, Alexandrina Sebastian, and Von Lycan, whatever his first name may be. Whatever on earth his first name might be. Lukaku. Isn't Von like a title? Yeah, it's like a prefix usually for like aristocrats. I forgot what exactly it is for, but it's kind of. Yeah, of. Okay, that's because you're a baron of something. And so I'm trying to think of like Baron Von or whatever. Okay, it seems to be of. Noble patronality. Yeah, it's a term used in noble names for like, or you're of something. Remiel's last name is just damn. Remiel. I've been lying to you. My name is not Remiel. It's Remiel. Dog, I could not take it seriously. The whole time I was laughing my ass off. Like, I was so fucking like, it was like, all right, dude. Cool. Because I knew what was coming was that she was gonna be the old void hunter. Like, I knew it was coming. Just the reveal's very funny. Like, that's a mystery. Like, it was a mystery. Remiel. Man. It's Romeo. And you're in my domain. And you're in mine.
Do you copy? The target.
In two characters, practically the same thing. He playing CDC. No, I pulled up the Miyabi short where she forms hand. It's because I wanted to remember what the name was. I couldn't remember what it actually was. It's the character teaser though. Because I think the only one in the story who didn't have like a pre-existing role was Harumasa. Where he was like always a weird special agent. Where the because Tsukashira was a like sergeant or lieutenant. And then Sokaku was her child, was her adopted child sister. Hermosa was always a special agent, and then Miyabi was a vigilante, effectively. He's from moral support. But not a big Harumasa. I mean, if I had a cool as hell sword that could practically cut anything, I'd also be a vigilante. Yeah, because she was sort of an independent, like, force. Because I think the thing was that she was stepping in for, it was during one of the big hollow disaster things they talk about sometimes in the story, where one of the, like, CEO, like, the tops people are like, oh, we're getting all of our stuff out, and we're nuking the city with all the people in it. And Miyabi said, give me 30 seconds. If I cannot kill the monster and get rid of the hollow in 30 seconds, you may nuke me. And yeah, and she does it. She wins. Miyabi wins. You can nuke me if I do not kill this thing in 30 seconds. This top's not. It can be any less evil for a single second. No, they must be evil. What do you mean? They're CEOs at corporations with stocks. You think they're gonna be good? What are you doing? The only one who was ever good was the one who got fired. Was the guy who got fucking Tony Stark out of his company. And then had to go work for Zhao as a personal, like, secretary. Wait, who got fired from tops? That Damien guy from chapter 2. With the, from season 2 with the, like, the purple hair, kinda. Like, the edgy looking guy. Because he teams up with you and Zhao and or you and Dylan. He's the one who helps you out, like, secretly. Because you catch him in season 1. Or you catch him not in season 1, you catch him at the beginning of season 2. And he's like, I answer to some other people if you want to catch them. I can help you. And you go, sure. And then he helps you take him down. He beats him for you. Yeah, he's Zhao's second in command, or like secretary guy. Because you see him in the liking me. Yeah. This is where you see him. Because like, I'll be honest, you get handed the deal that's like that Zhao is a character we need to take seriously. Yeah, especially she was introduced kind of early on. Because she was intimidating the soldiers from the Orphe Magus story. Like she was intimidating Isolde just for being there. Like, Zhao's presence was enough to, like, could shake up the whole military operation. I think that's how you're introduced to Krampus. You're introduced to Tops. They're mentioned a lot in season 1, but you don't get to see them till like the end. With the guys with the gem and Hugo. They got the gem and they got the Hugo. You can see that there was that, and there's Zhao, Banyu, and Promia being in the same team as Peak. They got Dial in too. I'm amazed that Banyu they reassign, they say is Tops and not Swabian Temple. Because he had nothing to do with Tops in any situation he ever shows up in, but they just say he's part of Tops anyway. Like, he has nothing to do with anything. Like, I get, like, because I played the story, I get, like, I get it, but practically, he's not part of Tops. Like, like, in action, he's like, he's absolutely exclusively used to the Swabian Temple character. He looks like a Swabian Temple character. He acts like a Swabian Temple character. He only shows up in Swabian Temple. He only talks about Swabian Temple. He's a Swabian Temple character. He's not Tops. Sorry, I'm itching my eye. My model's tracked my eyes. Better now. I heard Banyu even had the Temple Dean just because they wanted an intelligent construct who, like, already. They wanted a mentor that is basically the end point of Arya's, like, character development. Like a parallel to it, because Banyu broke free from his programming. So they wanted a character to show, like, Arya, like, freedom. Well, the thing is, they didn't really, because Billy being a robot was never really part of his, like, story, though. The thing with Billy. Like, being an intelligent construct is not really an effect on Billy's character. Billy could be human and be pretty much completely unchanged. But, like, a quintessential part of Banyu's character is that he is a battle mech. Which is also a quintessential part of Arya's character. Is that she is also a battle mech. I know, but it's like it's a valid, like, it's still a valid, like, an actual angel. I'm hoping we get a Meng Wang character chapter at some point. I'm hoping it's like the Ellen chapter where they just didn't, where they're just saving it for something. Or like even the hangout with, you couldn't do the final hangout quest with Soldier 11 until the end of season 1. Until after they introduced Trigger. I'm hoping they're just holding off the Nang one. Because they introduced a character that is literally shrouded in mystery. Like, what the fuck even is this supposed to be? And then never elaborated. All they did was make her more confusing. It's such a mystery. Suna. Aria. They finally started putting the Aria battle mech in as one of the repeatable boss fights. There's finally Aria battle mech in circulation. But it's not so much the Aria battle mech as it is just the default battle mech. However, they replaced like the physical fire team with wind with resistance to physical, so I can't complete the last like Shiyu defense because I don't have a team for it. Because my Felina doesn't have very high, like the weekly reward, the weekly boss fight things. My Felina's missing like all of that. I've never done the weekly boss fights, but how do you level up your fucking characters then? Because you need them to get past whatever rank. To get past fuck, what, I don't know what it's called. The core levels. How do you do your core levels then? I think of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the fights you get the little gold boss pieces. Like the gold rarity boss pieces, like the ones you can only do 3 times a week. You think of like the Hollow Zero exploration? Like that weekly reset? Or are you thinking about the Shiyu defense like end mission thing where you have to clear the 3 bosses? Which thing are we thinking of? Do I need to just pull up the game so we could like map out? Shiyu defense, but for bosses. They like at the end of the Shiyu defense where you have to clear the 3 different teams. That's what I'm saying I don't have a team for with the wind. I'm saying that they changed one of them to wind and made him resistant to physical, so I can't use Billy Rupture. And I also can't use Yeshun Guag, and I also can't use my Okra team. Move the game real quick, so am I. We'll figure this out. Really like it. Like and worked well with Pyrosis and Zhao. Zhao's one of those characters where you don't realize she's useful until she's like until she's not on your team. Deadly Assault is what I'm thinking. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about fucking Deadly Assault. Here, hold on. I'm gonna grab my thing real quick. It's right over there, but I had to get up to get it. Nope. I said my cord was over there, but turns out it was the wrong cord. I probably just go by polychrome hysteria. Like I left my cord in my coat pocket. This is the one I use for my vehicle. But I need a map. I can just plug on my phone and it pulls it up on the HUD. Or some assholes will say the infotainment screen. For car, one for controller. No, the thing is, I only had two USB-Bs to USB-C cords, and one of them I use for my phone, and that one's also 10 feet long, and I quickly got a shorter one. And is the shorter one I use for my controller. Because my other short one broke. Because it was so, like, it was super old. It was, like, pre-pandemic old. But the cord I thought it was, because I have it's almost identical. It's a USB-C cord. But both ends are USB-C. It looks almost exactly the same. That's oh, you have to switch to Pro Controller. Ugh. The price of your soul for this controller. It is the price of your soul.
You won't change my mind, Peach.
Maybe there's been some misunderstanding between us.
You guys are voiced. We have to pass curfew, Kate. How many times have we been over this? 12 times now, and I still can't escape your grasp. Happy now, Teach. Why do you keep breaking the rules? Not as much just because I'm a bad student. I like breaking the rules. Don't act out of impulse if you feel the school's rules are cramping your style. Talk to me about it. If it's something you're getting on nerves, let me know about that too. Who's fine? You're fine too, Teach. It's me who's got the problem. I just can't cut it here. I get it. Let's make a deal from now on. You don't have to follow the school rules, but you do gotta do two things for me. Yes, we what? Did I hear that right? What did they say? What are they? One, I'm treating you like an independent adult, so you're responsible for the year. Two, you gotta get past all your classes failing. One, I'm pulling your privileges. Also, her hat is, her hat's little cat ears, because her best friend's a little cat. Oh, okay, I see. I see, this fucking broken are expensive. That Bangbu car? Is that a Bangbu bike? Steam controllers somehow more expensive and less usable on things because it's the weirdest fucking controller I've ever seen in my life. Why are they all yelling? Secret Boo. What are you doing, Secret Boo? What are you doing, Wise Boo? Whether human or Bangbu, we all carry sin. Got in you now? Nothing. Just feel a bit sentimental all of a sudden. I am an unforgivable sinner. I've captured the attention of every Bangbu, and now their hearts are forever sealed. No, wait a minute. Being handsome and melancholic is a sin. I'm doomed to bear the heavy burden. Lady Songbringer, why must you punish me so? This can't be right. This isn't right. This is definitely gonna ruin my reputation. Or is this really how the Bangbu see me? No, I absolutely cannot let anyone see this, especially Belle. Ah, fate, why are you so cruel to me alone? Stop. Wait, please stop talking for the sake of my reputation, Rose Califer. In life, the only thing I can control is myself. I'm not going to listen to what you say. Wise Boo is the best. I love how Wise fucking hates Wise Boo. The best character trait is Wise fucking hating Wise Boo. But he is not having the Wise Boo. He does not want him. Have I really not found the noodles shop? Huh. Thought I did. Why is Reverb Arena in the first 9 but not in the military base? This is a great question. Apparently there's a way to switch how this menu looks back to how it used to look, and I do not know how. Yeah, why is the first ones? Buastrom District, Buastrom Restricted, Scommel Hollow, Phalum Heights, Aerospace Hollow, Video Store, HIA Club, Reverb Arena, and 6th Street. And then it's got Outpost, Lumina Square, Fantasy Resort, Ballet Twins, Blazewood, Construction Site, Hand, Port Elpis, and Starloop. What even is... I don't even think there's anything in Reverb Arena. All the important areas and not tell Reverb Arena. Dog, get out of my house. Fucking, you fucking shungus. Leave my house. I wonder, I forgot which NPC does it, but one of the, like, students comment about how fucking old Wise looks. Because as you can see, he's does not at all look like any of the students. I forgot which one of the students comments about how fucking old he is. It's like, I don't think you're a student here. No store. Hey, you ditched me and I got dragged to truth or dare. I would ask a personal question for their number right now. My number? Forget it. What is phone? How else am I gonna get the blaze wood? To be fair, a lot of these locations aren't really used outside of their like respective chapter. Even their side quests are only locked to like the chapter that they were from. Like Ballet Twins Road. Like how many people going back to the Ballet Twins? Like Hand has a limited event. Hand has a infinite event with the Melano Hollow. Fantasy Resort has all that shit going on. Blazewood has Cheesetopia. Chat, make sure you do your Cheesetopia quest. Is there a Jufufu Trust event, Rose Califer? Is there? Why? Really? Why? What is she doing there? Go home. I said, why isn't? I thought you said there is, and I was like, what the fuck? Why would she be here? Leave. Buffy. I want there to be one. Send her up. Send her up like that comic cover of Wolverine tied to the missile. It's just Jufufu getting sent up the Rose Califer.
Hey there! Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
Are you sure? An officer who use heads around here. He's just hanging out in What the fuck is Rainbow? Oh, that's Rainbow Rabbi. Have I not finished Cheesetopia? I swear I finished Cheesetopia. I think yeah, no, I have all the things done. I've totally finished Cheesetopia. Fuck you, game. Check the. How do you check permanent events now? Because it's moved what it used to be. I don't remember how to check permanent events. Oh.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to.
Yeah, I have all the rewards. I completed my Cheesetopia. don't know if I finished the Melano Hollow. Yeah, no, I did not. But this one was boring. Melano Hollow was very boring. Of course, Miyabi's Hollow is called Melon Hollow. Worker bees. The only thing she thinks about now. The only thing she's thought about for the last year and a half. Worker bees. I swear to God, I've never seen another interaction from her, and I have her at full trust. I've never seen her appear anywhere else except for Worker Bee's conversation. Swear to God, never seen her anywhere. I've seen her in one spot. What does Shungus do in your house? She wants to hang out. It's the one where she's hanging out at the counter. The video store. Okay, but Electro Boo's here too. Junior, you're here. I have come specifically to find you. Recently, while cleaning at Swabian Temple, I found some recipes on the bookshelf. There's some traditional sack recipes inside too, so I gave them a try. The result is they turned out pretty good. Wow. I tried to get fresh out of the oven. It tastes pretty good. I just packed one of everything and brought them to the video store. First, them all the way here, and they're still piping hot. Would you like to try, Junior? This Shungus know about Rose Califer. She calls you Junior because she can't remember your name. I don't think she knows about Rose Califer. Of course I want to. You and Zhao Guan share the pastries while you chat about recent events at Swabian Temple. Yes, all those recent events at Swabian Temple. Everyone's life is back on track, and things have returned to the usual bustling vibrancy. Really hope peaceful days last forever. I should head back. Chifu and the others are waiting for me. We should eat together next time. I'll be the one to hit you up, Senior. I'll be waiting for message then. Don't keep me waiting. What the fuck was the choice to get trust up in that? I didn't get any trust up with that. I don't think I out of the blue. I just got a allocation from your parrot. I'm kind of worried. I don't know what the Bang would do here. I've seen Avocado in here. I've seen Electro Boo. I've seen fucking Plug Boo. I've seen Devil Boo. Devil Boo comes in here asking for Virgil Boo. Devil Boo is literally Dante.
This is the path I follow.
Alright, we should wrap it up here.
And now.
Yeah.
A wise choice.
It doesn't she have
It is an honor to receive your invite.
Okay, but why is this outfit just better?
We rarely get free time. Let's go out for a walk.
Shade of Leisure is just better.
You know I would never turn you down. It is an honor to receive your invite.
What is Soldier 11 favorited?
Ready and waiting.
She's the best character.
Awaiting further instructions. Ready and waiting.
I think I stole one of her disk drives. I might have. I don't know. I got her thing up to 6 though. I didn't complete these on her. This is what I was talking about earlier though, these things. Because I don't have these for Lena yet. I do have them for all the angels though. Oh wait, I'm missing the last one for Trigger? Fuck. And the last one for Pulchra. I use those characters all the time. I think you can hear him jiggling the balls. They don't have any of this maxed out. It's good. It's a good thing to have just off to the side. Where's my ball? I didn't realize they're like stacked in his arm like bocce balls. Or like ski balls. That's what I'm thinking of, not bocce balls. His arms are made of ski balls, and her face is made of bug.
This is the path I follow.
Alright, with that, should probably wrap it up here so we don't hit 4 hours again. Look, after Delta Room, we need to lower down. We need to bring the average time, even though these streams don't get views, we need to bring the average time back down. So, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. Yeah. I don't know about the streaming next week. It's a bit tumultuous with some work-related issues and whatnot. You know how it is. I will keep you up to date, but we could be back either Thursday or Saturday. Maybe both, maybe neither, maybe one or the other. Who knows? So with that, thank you all for coming. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. I almost hit the wrong screen again because I moved them after that. Oh, shit. Moved them after moving them. After realizing they were in the wrong spot earlier, I moved them again. Oh, hold on, wait. Yippee! legally distinct Miku song. Legally distinct Miku song. And we can play it. I like how this song doesn't have subtitles, but Flower Man does.